Murray going forward. King Charlie in the red cap. Gryffindor in the black. Here's Vintage Hollywood. Frankie Machine in. Cosa Nostra to the outside gate. Going up. And in. All set. And away they go. All appear to come out smoothly. King Charlie goes immediately to the front. Frankie Machine won from the outside. Cosa Nostra's caught wide into the turn. Scrappy Deville down at the rail right on the heels of the leaders. Gryffindor is in the black colours. Vintage Hollywood taken back to be second last. Murray trails 7 off the lead. They head to the three-quarter pole and King Charlie sets a decent pace up front. Scrappy Deville is right there at the rail. Now there goes Frankie Machine to put some pressure on the leader. Cosa Nostra on the far side. Gryffindor in the black is only 2.5 off the leaders and Vintage Hollywood comfortable at the back of the pack. And then a gap of 3 back to Amore. Tightly grouped, they run to the half mile. King Charlie along the inside and Frankie Machine stride for stride. Cosa Nostra on the far side. Scrappy Deville travels well enough at the rail. Only 2 lengths separates 4. Vintage Hollywood is now up to 5th. Gryffindor in behind that. Murray sent along has 8 to make up. They run past the 3/8 and King Charlie tries to shake loose as Frankie Machine comes under pressure. On the far side, Cosa Nostra, now Vintage Hollywood. And Vintage Hollywood making a nice run, has scored 3 wide but closing. Gryffindor running on from behind. They're at the top of the lane. Cosa Nostra's the new leader. Vintage Hollywood comes to take him on. Gryffindor on the outside. Scrappy Deville gets a run through at the rail now. Any one of 4 can win it. They come for home. Scrappy Deville along the inside. On the outside of that, we have Vintage Hollywood, and suddenly Vintage Hollywood bursts away. And Vintage Hollywood just drew clear the last 100. Vintage Hollywood wins easy in the end. 3-way photo for second. Either Cosa Nostra, Gryffindor, or Scrappy Deville. The unofficial result. The winner number 3, Vintage Hollywood. Second number 2, Gryffindor. Third number 8, Cosa Nostra. And fourth number 1, Scrappy Deville. Result is official. In the 4th race today, scratch numbers 3 and 6. There's no show wagering. This race does begin today's pick 6. Now entering the Compass winner's circle, number 3, Vintage Hollywood. He's a 4-year-old chestnut gelding by Country Day out of Hollywood and Wine. He's owned by Garcia, Marino, and a Zinnigian. Winning trainer is Victor Garcia. The winning jockey, Ruben Fuentes. The winner was bred in New York by Harry Landry.